Today is Tuesday. It is now officially race week, with the race being only 5 days away. Really excited about this. This is going to be my first ever 10K, and I thought about my goals, and I'm not going to change my goals. I'm still going to go for sub 40, try to, that's still my A goal. But even if I don't achieve a sub 40 this weekend, my B goal will still be a sub 40-30. So if I can get anywhere from 40 flat to 40-30, I'll be pretty happy with that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this race. I know this shit's gonna hurt like so bad, like but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah. So yeah, this week is gonna be really light. I'm gonna run just an easy 4-miler today, tomorrow, and then come Thursday, it's gonna just be an easy 3-miler, then rest Friday, and then race Saturday. So yep, very easy week this week, tapering off into the 10K. So today is Friday, one day before the 10K race. I was checking out the race map, and oh man, it's gonna be a tough course. Like, there's 2 big hills at just after the first mile, and there's one at the 3rd and 4th mile. So, and they look like pretty big hills just looking at the map. Like, so what I'm probably gonna do is try my best to just run a negative split. Like, first 5K be slower than the second. So I might run like a low 20 first 5K and just try to really bring it home the next half, because yeah, so the first mile is basically all downhill. That has me thinking, like, I don't know if I should run that shit faster than at race pace, because since it's downhill, or just try to preserve. I think I'm leaning more towards just preserving that first mile. The second mile is going to be a hilly mile. It's kind of a hilly mile. That after the 5K, that 4th mile is going to be tough. So the 4th mile will probably be my slowest, just looking at the elevation map at least. So yeah, the race plan is probably going to be try to preserve my energy, just so I won't die on these hills, because hills is my biggest weakness as a runner. Like, something I need to work on and something I will get better at over time, but that is my weakness right now as a runner, hills. So yeah, I just gotta try to run smart. I think if I just stick to my plan of trying to negative split, I think I have a shot at a sub 40, but it's gonna be tough. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at all if I didn't break 40 because of the course. But you know, I'm still gonna go for it. That is still the A goal. So sub 40 still gonna be attempted tomorrow. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm ready for it. Like, first ever 10K. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a pretty big event too. I think it's like 400 plus people in this race. So yeah, I'm excited. Look forward to it. I'll see y'all in the morning. Warming up right now. Gonna warm up for about 10 to 15 minutes or so. Let's get it. Excited. Excited. So it is now Sunday. I spent the rest of yesterday and my run this morning just reflecting on yesterday's race and all of my training that went into it. And one thing I can say for sure is that I do not view yesterday's race as a failure, because I don't know, I just view it more as a learning experience, because like I said, it was my first ever 10K. So, and I realize now that coming into this, I did not have the right mindset at all. Like, I went into this training thinking, you know, I ran my PR on the 5K is 18:56, so a sub 40 10K should not be that hard if I'm running that fast in a 5K. So yeah, I realize now that was a terrible mindset to have, because a 10K is a whole different beast from a 5K, and I know that now. Like my training coming into this, I really didn't do much 10K specific workouts. I realize that now. Like, I didn't do much threshold work, like, because 10K is gonna be ran in your threshold zone, which is faster than tempo, but not as fast as VO2. VO2 is a 5K. Tempo is more of like half marathons and marathon pace. So I didn't do much workouts focusing on that area, and yeah, it showed in yesterday's race for sure. Like, okay, I'm gonna break down the race. First mile felt good, you know, because like I said, that first mile was downhill. It was like I ran a 6:15 first mile. By the next half, I was kind of by myself in no man's land, and I was just thinking, oh man, because I was thinking I was gonna be solo for the rest of the race. But first place woman, she had came up, and we was running together. We ran together for about from like 1.5 up to 4.5 miles, Like, that was great. I needed that. I needed that extra push. We really just pushed each other, and she told me after the race that I really kept her going. I really pushed her, and I can say the same about her. She really pushed me too during that stretch. But yeah, I hit the halfway point at about 19:53. Like, I felt pretty good then, but then the 4th mile happened. Like I mentioned Friday, day before the race, that mile would probably be the slowest because of the big mountain I had to climb. And yeah, that hill fucking killed me. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. That 4th mile really just took everything out of me. Like, and right at 4.5 miles or so, I started cramping. Started cramping up in here. Like, it was bad. Like, my breathing was all fucked up. I couldn't take deep breaths because every time I took a breath it hurt, so I just had to take short, shallow breaths, and yeah, it hurt. That hurt too. I was in a lot of pain from 4.5 to the finish. Like, and I understand why I was cramping. I was cramping because my body is just not used to running at threshold pace for that long. And plus the hills, because like I mentioned before the race, hills is my biggest hills are my biggest weakness as a runner, and it showed after that hill, because right after that hill is when I started cramping. It was bad. But yeah, 41-41 for the finish. I know I'm capable of much better than that. Like, I know I am. I just gotta be smarter about my training for the next time I do a 10K. Like, but yeah, I don't view it as a failure. I still had a great time. It was a great event. It was great energy. Just great all around. I loved it. It's probably something I'm gonna do next year too. Like, I loved it out there. It was a great event. But yeah, I understand the 10K distance a lot more now. It's a totally different beast from the 5K. I know for the next time I do a 10K, which I was looking at some races, and there's a 10K that I'll probably do in about 5 months from now. So, because, you know, there's definitely some unfinished business for sure, because sub 40 is still my goal. I know I'm capable of it if I just do some 10K specific training. If I really do 10K specific training next time around, I know I can achieve it. I know I'm capable of it. I just got to put in the necessary work to get there. So yeah, it's unfinished business in the 10K. It's definitely something I'm gonna remember for my next training block. So yeah, unfinished business.